had hook mounts, which I'm not a big fan of. And then the other thing I added was the Romeo 7. So again, I was so impressed with the SIG Romeo 4 on the CZ Scorpion that I put the Romeo 7 on here. More robust. It's a full-size red dot. Again, 2 MOA, but definitely more surface area here. It can take more punishment. It's a heavier gun, obviously, so you need a heavier optic that can handle the extra weight if it drops or whatever. And then comes with a lot of cool features. So it already comes with a kill flash out of the box, which is very nice. It comes with 2 different mounts. You got a low profile cross bolt mount right here with the hex nut on there, and then you can also get a higher profile quick detach mount that comes in the box already with it. So I mean, again, for the money, how can you go wrong? It's phenomenal. And the reticle is super crisp. It's got that auto shut off if it's been sitting still for a couple minutes. I think the overall battery life on these things is rated at like 62,500 hours or some crap like that. Just an awesome optic altogether. Got an AFG2. Keep in mind, AFG1 will not work on the Bren, specifically because of this little shelf right here. So the AFG1 has a overhanging shelf here at the front, and when you're trying to slide it on, that shelf hits this shelf and it blocks it from going on the rail. So AFG2 is the only way to go if you're going to put an AFG period on a CZ Bren. Didn't do much else to this thing. It didn't need much. I mean, it has a badass muzzle brake that's supposed to work really well. Phenomenal barrel, phenomenal trigger. I forgot to mention that. So 4 to 5 pound trigger out of the damn box. And when you compare that to the Scar's got a 10 to 11 pound trigger, very gritty, horrible take up. There's nothing crisp or clean about the Scar trigger. It's probably the worst trigger I've seen on a battle rifle to date. And that's including a bullpup like the Tavor. So with that said, the trigger on this thing's phenomenal out of the box. No need to replace it with anything. But thoroughly impressed with CZ. This is my new go-to, like, shit, it's the fan rifle right here. And just because, again, with its shorter overall length, and being that it is a pistol with an 11-inch barrel, you got a brace, you've got the same capacity as the rifle, but you can definitely use this for CQB. You can SBR it. You know, they're proven, they're reliable, they run clean. Anything that's piston driven, I prefer anytime over DI. So I mean, it's just so, it's the total package here, is what I'm getting at, and I can't wait to shoot it so I can confirm that as far as usability and how it actually performs, it's as good there as it looks. But I can tell you, just from, obviously you guys have seen a bunch of reviews at this point, you know that these things work. They work as advertised. They're very highly regarded. So there's nothing really that I'm preparing to find out the hard way when I'm out the range. But with that said, guys, CZ, phenomenal company. I was thoroughly impressed. I would say you can probably argue that your money is not going to go any farther than with purchasing any type of CZ rifle, pistol, you name it. I just think bang for the buck. I mean, this is kind of like the Corvette of guns here. So absolutely thoroughly impressed, and I'll give you guys another review as soon as I've shot this bad boy, and I'm probably going to compare this to the Tavor. I'm sure a lot of you guys are kind of wondering. Again, the Tavor being that even though it's almost the same overall length, the Tavor is going to be a full-length rifle because it does have a 16-inch barrel as opposed to an 11-inch here. But I'll kind of shoot both. I'll let you guys know what I think and which one I would pick for if I had to pick one. And that's probably going to be the next video. All right, guys, take care. See you next time. Leave comments, and I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks.